Welcome back, SimNationGaming fans. Glad to see you all here. Hope you're enjoying the series as we start with episode number 2. And we're starting in beautiful Buffalo. And as you can see, it's got a gorgeous view down this main street. Look at that, all these old houses, and look at the clothing. Catherine Price and Noah James. As you can see, as we curl down this street right here, we're coming right up to our Buffalo cargo station. There we go. Alright, so today we're going to work on getting some bricks to Chicago, which the last episode we left off, we linked up passenger train service to Chicago. We have brick service to Buffalo right now from Buffalo Bricks Inc. And yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Alright. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, notice some things from last time that I would like to adjust, is definitely going to be, there's like little things in the game that does sometimes that I don't like. As you can see, it's got the grass poking up between these two lines, which normally wouldn't matter, but we're at a station, you probably wouldn't see that. So I want to do some adjustment there. So let's get into our painting mode here. And then I'm almost half tempted to do an asphalt of some sort. The reason why I'm thinking that is because in reality, if we were, so it won't let me do asphalt. I see now. So it doesn't matter what color I pick. Well, I'll stay with the asphalt because I know we're good. Let's go do that. Well, either way, that looks a lot better. And that's going to make me go over and check out the train station, the passenger terminal, and see if that's got the same thing going on, and it does. Let's shrink down the brush size a little bit more. Let's get right in there and get that taken care of. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That's a lot better. I'm actually really excited about it building up around the train station. I really love this view. I love how I think that looks really cool. And it's going to look really neat when you come out of here because we've got the cobblestone streets right now. But when you come out of there and there is trolleys. Maybe if we get to it this episode, we'll work on trolley system here for the city of Buffalo. Currently, Buffalo is my largest city. Yep. Buffalo is the largest at 219, and now we're tapping into Chicago, which is our smallest, which is 113. So size-wise, whatever this actually means, it's 100 points, sure. We're fulfilling 318 brick demand out of 1,350. So Buffalo's got a crazy brick demand, but Chicago, even though it's the smallest, it wants to grow. Look at that. It's just busting at its seams to grow. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna go to fast speed because we need to make money. This is gonna get expensive. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do real quick is, judging by looking at this, there's 151 bricks sitting here waiting to go. This can only transport 36. So I know we don't have a ton of money, but let's buy some more of these. Maybe, so it's going to be 1.6 million. That leaves us about a little less than $1 million left over for now. It gives me a capacity of 72. How much can I go? Okay, so I can't get that many, but that gives me 84. We're just going to have to do it. When you think about it though, it's going to pick up a ton of them right now, and it's going to net us a pretty good sale when we get there. Actually, real quick, why don't we ride it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's ride the engine. We got some time. So eventually all of the grass, you see here how it cuts through the valleys, and I'm going to smooth all of that out. Definitely thinks it looks a lot better. The grass is in between the two train lines right now, two track lines. That's all going to go away like I did at the stations. Just little detail stuff that, I want to work on cleaning up. Kind of solidified this train line for Buffalo, so I kind of want to fix it. Oh, you can see the stuff that's in there. That's really cool view. Look, you can see downtown Buffalo, and you can see the passenger service right there as you come in. I'm excited about going underneath this bridge too. Hopefully it's going to be like as cool as I think it should. I am going to explore the mods a little bit more. I think after this episode or the next, I'd love to build like an actual transfer yard for a lot of like the cargo and for the passenger. It doesn't nice. So I gotta look around and see that. I think it would be cool. Like I know you can get like mods where you can place like actual train stuff, so like actual like cars and engines. So I can actually build a yard and make it look like a real citizen car. I just gotta find them. Oh, I don't see that street cuts right through there. I'm gonna have to do that. It's almost like that street doesn't connect, so I have to visit that. So that's why I like to ride the rails, so you can see some of the mistakes and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. It's got the little courtyard behind these houses. These houses are cool. Alright, and $1.1 million. I will take that. I need that. Oh yeah. See what I mean? How I didn't. Yeah. So let's I wonder if I can click on this and go. No, see, it's doing it again. See, that's the problem. Is if I delete that, I lose all of these businesses, and I don't really want to. Yeah, see how that's in there? Like, there's something. Well, this track's not being used right now. So what if I? I think that's the problem. See that? Is this supposed to be that much over? Pause this real quick. We're gonna fix it here in a minute. Yep, that's the problem. It overlaps. Worst part is well, one of them's gonna have to go. So that's only 175,000. That's 500. So we're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna hook here. Okay, we're gonna go this way so we don't lose any of those. And that's what I'm looking at right there. Now, in theory, I should be able to put this back together. Follow it right along. That looks a lot better. And last but not least, there we go. So now that's connected back. That looks a lot better. Okay. Hopefully we'll get some industries that grow back there since I just wiped them out. So convenient of me. We'll fix this a little bit so it doesn't look so bad. And since we're right here, I want to go ahead and do some painting. Make the brush a little bigger than that. Too big. There we go. That's coming along a lot nicer. Alright, we're going to follow this track here. Oh, we can play with it now. And we're going to tap in right here because it's the start of the double line. Transport, because I'm sure I start moving that many bricks, it's going to want more. As I can see right now, just from looking, my stone is out. So that train's coming in. So once it gets here, we'll grab her. We can click on it now before I forget. So 72 stone. We're going to go ahead and edit the select vehicle, and let's add. Let's get 108 per shot. That's 1.6 million. Hopefully it can handle. Oh yeah. Yes. So there's 204, 205 per time, but it is. I'm losing some here because I am not collecting fast enough. Okay. All right. Now back to, like I said, we want to get some bricks to Chicago. What I was thinking of doing is I have to delete this road, put some rails in there. Thinking of coming off of this with the line, and I almost thought about doing a switch point. Probably doing a switch point that comes off of this and then attaches over here and then continues on, because this is the line that runs to Chicago right now. So that would give me the ability to trace that line, run that line with it. The only downfall is if I do that, then when these come off, these are going to have to cross, which isn't horrible. Actually, I could probably keep that one line that goes across and have both of them split off this way. Maybe that's what I'll do for now. So I'll run the leads for those, but I won't complete them yet. But that way, my brick placement line will be pretty on par. So we're going to have them come over and connect in like that. And same with this one right here. Hopefully this picks up. Yes, it did. That's what I wanted it to do. Actually, well, since I'm going to run that, why don't we do this right now? So we're going to delete this here. I really don't think it really has any bearing on making things any better. It's not that I can see. I think it just gives you the ability to maybe it'll reach more. Like an example would be with that is, so let's say, okay, so say how this industry is not affected by this train station. So if I ran a line in, I wonder if this would work. Hold on. So let me click on this overview. Let's say I put that right there, right? Okay, so these buildings aren't being utilized by this train station. But if I take this road and run this road up so it connects with that, like that, now it connected all these buildings. So that's what we can utilize that stuff for, and that'll allow us, and that's what kind of stinks about right here is it was too much of a grade to get to it. But if I could, it would connect all of these. I wonder if there's a way. Look at these tiny little industrial buildings. I wonder if they say it. They don't say. What do they say with it? Well, it says. Doesn't really say what it is. It just says supply rate, 50%. Too much of a slope, man. If only I could get that. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, I just thought of that. Wait a second. If I get rid of that and I put in stairs, that gives me more length to run that. And that is enough slope. And look at that. It just, oh, look at, I can pretty much almost get the service this whole intermediate section with that. There we go. So I've been playing this game for 3 years, and it took me that long to figure that out. Well, I guess any time's better than no time, right? That's good to know, because if I ever have like an industry over here and an industry over here, and I want to catch both of them with one station, that's how I would do it. Alright, so let's get back on this here. So we want to put some tracks in here. Go there, there. And let's not forget, this is going to be our Buffalo Bricks to Chicago. We have not put a station in Chicago yet, but it'll be okay. We will get there. So we're going to follow this line out. Hug along with it, and then I think I'm going to follow it to right about when we start coming, just in case I don't think I'll ever expand that because there's only that many cities. Could just go, let's see here, getting anywhere here, start coming out like that off of there. Alright, that's a little close, but it'll have to do. Alright, so other thing I want to do before I forget is I want to connect this engine house to these three lines, because again, these are all the lines that run to various areas. So I'm gonna try, that's not possible. It is possible. Can I catch it though? Yep. So we'll do a double switch there. And then I'm gonna need one more double switch, maybe right about here. And we can catch that. Alright. So what that does, allows me to do is as it comes in here, it can switch to here, and it can switch to here. So you can get to all three of the lines there, and vice versa. Switch to there, and get back into the engine house. So we got that solved. Then we're going to follow this here. We got $4.8 million, but let's not forget we still have a $15 million loan that we're going to have to consider paying back here. Sooner than later would be good. Alright, actually, I want those to split off already, so we're gonna go, I messed that up, I should have. So now, those two lines are passenger service lines. So they're gonna curve off like this, I think. More curvature, no, because I can have them curve in like this. And one's gonna go to Moorhead, and the other one's gonna go to Dallas. So we'll click that one there, and then that one. And then this line will curve across like that and hook back up to the Chicago lines. This is the Chicago brick line. And then while we're right here, before we move on, well, we got to put in some signals. So that way traffic knows. So a signal in that direction, a signal in that direction, and then we're also going to do, there we go, and then two signals going in this direction. There we go. And that's kind of what we want, because that'll allow us to do what we need it to do. Alright, let's keep going with this. fix that bridge there. We might have to think about, I don't know, we're going to have to look to see if there's more quarries. I would love a second quarry to feed that brick. I think that, I'm assuming we're going to need two. One might be significant enough, because we're only going to end up servicing 4 cities altogether, so it's going to put a pretty big demand on it, but not horrible. Alright, so this is what I hate right here. So before I forget all about it, we're going to fix it right now. Alright, so it's funny because the minute I cleared that out of there, it dropped it. So we're going to come in here, we're going to go into Smooth Tool, we're going to smooth this out right in here. And then we're going to take the area that we know we're going to be going right here, and we're going to smooth all of that out. So that's $100,000 worth of smoothing, but now when I connect these two back up, just watch the difference. Like, it'll look so much more flawless. Haha, just kidding. It looks better than it did, and then we can smooth some more of it out. I wish it would smooth it some more than that, but I hate that there's a hump there. That would derail a train in a heartbeat. Oh well. I tried. A+ for trying. Okay, so we want to break from the passenger service. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Actually, no, I'll keep that on the outside. No, 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 I don't want to. Oh boy, I hope I can get my money back. If you're wondering why I'm deleting all of this, like I said, so I completely forgot. I'm trying not to crisscross a bunch, and there's 2 service lines that come out of this train station, which I never actually labeled it, which would be Chicago passenger terminal. So, and where's most of the industry in this? So we got most residential, we got commercial and industry. So I want to bring the industrial station over to here. I could probably bring it right in to right about here. I don't know how much I'm going to hit. Let's see how much I can get off of it. So this only needs to be 3. Because there'll be 3 different industries, or 3 different products being served, cargo types. So how much does that reach? So it reaches a fair amount, but only half. What if I come in here? So if I come in here and delete that one building, it's going to reach like 3/4 of it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to do it, unfortunately. So I can get it in there, so it just deletes just one. There we go. Can't do anything about it now. It's done. And then this is going to be Chicago Cargo Station. I want to do the inside line, because then when the other 2 lines foul out, they'll go elsewhere. So I'm going to come across like this. gonna start running these with this line. Too much of a slope. What if I, oh wait, did I get it? I hit it right there. Oh boy. That is a hell of a slope. We'll have to rectify that here a little bit. We'll go through and readjust the line as we go. Alright, so the outside line is going to be my, the outside line is the, think Jake, think. The cargo line. These two are going to be passenger lines. Alright, so these are going to split off. Well, this one's going to split off. Because the other one's going to go to Dallas. This one's going to come across. So I could cross the bridge right here. And then hook in with these that are going to run. Okay, so I think I'm going to do, I'm at an impasse here. I think I'm going to delete this line more. You know, instead of wasting all of that money, just that line. Oh well. So there's one passenger line, so that's the passenger line to Dallas, or actually that'll probably go to Moorhead. This one's probably gonna go to Dallas. So what I was thinking is, instead of staying on this side, like I know the cost because of extra bridges, but instead of running a line that cuts right across through here, when I'm gonna have a lot of lines coming through here for green, we'll just keep it together, and then when we hit a certain point like here, I'll have the Dallas line come across over here to tie in, and then I'll have the Moorhead line come down and then cross right into there. I think that'll be good. And then this line here is going to cross these tracks here. Come across here. And the cargo line has been established. We need to put in more signals right here. So one there. And we're going to pull 1, 2, 3. And again, 1 and 2. So now we can do lines. So we can do rail line, and it'll be Buffalo Brick to Chicago City. And that is still pulling a butt ton, which is what I want. I'm actually going to up this again because we're going to have to supply 2 more. But that's going to be a pretty long train. Let's see how it looks when it gets in here. See if I need to make this longer. I like it to be somewhat real. Yeah, she'll fit all in there. It's going to be a tight fit. I'm going to have to check out the other station, though. I mean, that's it. If I add any more, I'm going to have to go bigger. How long is this train now? It is still 1/10 of a mile. $78 bricks. Alright, so while I do, I can go to... You gotta interlock that. Yep, so I'm gonna have to connect those together. So I can probably do it... Probably do some interlocking right here. No, I need 5. In case I gotta make it longer, I gotta do, yeah. So, in theory, that should allow the train to get over there. If the train can get there, it can now get over here. So we're gonna go into the Buffalo Cargo Warehouse. Go to Steam, is there anything new? So we're still at the same amount. So I think this time, we're doing such a long haul, I'm gonna do the higher horsepower engine, and then the cargo, you know what, no, we're gonna do, well, that one's 308, that one's 169. There's a pretty big significant difference. Alright, we're still gonna be okay. We'll go with that one. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 4. I don't know if we'll have 48 right away, but to get the line established, and that way we don't have to sit here and manipulate that line, we can go going. So Buffalo Bricks to Chicago City. All right, so we got passenger line set up to Chicago City. Now we got brick line set up to Chicago City. It's not making any bricks for it because it currently does not. So I need a second supplier. I need to look in. All right, who supplies it? Oh, there's only one mine. Oh, man. All right. So I have the ability to add in industries and resources like that, and I may have to because I don't know if I can sustain only one delivery. I'm already having a hard time with just one delivery to make up for one. Like, it's trying to keep up with the demand to Buffalo, and it can't, and now it's got to keep up with the demand to Chicago City. It's funny because it hasn't even made a brick for Chicago City yet. I break it. So if I go back to Chicago City, yeah, I know. I can pay my loan back, but it goes empty. There we go. Now it's starting to produce brick. Okay, so why don't I put another stone mine in here? What about way down here? Oh, right here would make sense, because look at this. You got some rock phase. I can see a mine going in there. How much is it? $500,000. I just paid $600,000 for that. We'll smooth it out a little. So that was an extra $100,000. So we're at $700,000 invested in this new mine. I have $9 million left. Go ahead and put in train yard. This only needs one. There, and then I think I have to put a little. Now I gotta go. What I'm gonna do now is I have 2 more brick deliveries that will be going out, so I'm gonna go ahead and put. So this will be a brick out. So I got stone in, brick to Chicago, or brick to Buffalo, brick to Chicago, brick, brick, and one more stone. Okay, so this should work. Let's get some tracks in. These will follow, go like this for starts. And then this one will curl a different way, because this one will be going. Now I also want to connect all of these again. Same thing, so I can hit them with the same cargo station. There's that one. And we'll hit this one here as much as we can. And then we're going to do stone go around. Alright, so signals are in. Alright, we're going to go ahead and connect these here. We're going to connect the 2 stone lines. There to there. Alright, let's think of a name for this one. How about... Actually, let's do Hump Hill Mine. Hump Hill Stone Mine. Right, because how did I do this one? Maple Valley Mine. Okay, so we'll take stone out of that one then. Hump Hill Mine. And then this here, Hump Hill Mine Station. Lines. This is going to be rail. It's going to be Hump Hill Line to Buffalo Bricks. And on the cargo station, let's get us a steam powered. Go with that 10-wheeler again, and cargo, we're going to go with... Alright, we're going to spend 4.8 million. Yeah, look at them 2 go. Line to be cleared, and then that steamer will come out of that house. You can see it. There it goes. Here it comes. That is great. Why don't we ride along? Let's pick up some steam. We're going to switch to track 2. Cool, you can see the whatever we call it is up. Long for passage, and we just crossed 3 main tracks. Definitely a long line, though. Hopefully when we get to where we gotta go. I'll pick up some more speed now. We're hitting 33 miles an hour. These edges definitely aren't that powerful. I might want to really look into something more powerful here. Oh, we're gonna start curling around Hump Hill. That's what we're gonna call that, Hump Hill. At least we know the station is right on the other side of Hump Hill, so we're almost to the station. Oh, look at how that jets out a little bit. Yeah, that is very smooth derailment right there. Speaking of derailments, I actually watched a pretty interesting video. Union Pacific, and I forgot what the other one was. I don't know how long ago it happened, but it was a grain train that hit a spot and derailed to the left on a double main line. And the train that was heading eastbound ended up hitting grain cars, and that was full of crude oil. It caught on fire. Everybody lived. You guys see some pretty interesting video because it actually had cab views of the trains. So you saw the view of what it looked like from the one that had the derailment, and then you saw what it looked like for the other one, which is the one that unfortunately hit the derailment. Oh, all that work for one box. Good. We got one. Alright, it could be worse. Alright, so now that we just added a bunch of this, let's go through and clean this up here. And then we're going to go through and clean up the rest of the other stuff too. We got these lines in. This is the crap you probably don't want to watch. Or you might. Make sure that this is lines. How much of this? Oh yeah, so it's gotta be done. So it kicks back in over here. Let's get the brush size back up there. We'll come down one. It'd be cool if I could do it all in one pass, but one pass was just a little too big. Start messing up and having it look crappy. Glad this doesn't cost me. Good. Definitely is going to improve the look and quality of it. I know you can still get grass and weeds that grow up in there. Just a lot of the railroads out by me are maintained, and they spray them, so they don't have large weeds and stuff growing into them. So it's kind of what I'm mimicking here is essentially that this company would have a track service crew that would go through and maintain the lines, maintain the overgrowth and everything like that. So that's essentially I got it normal. Wow, I got it slow speed. I was wondering why I haven't seen any trains in a while. No, it's not the busiest, but it shouldn't be that dead. Track a little bit there. See what I did there? Thing that I could do that I want to do, I guess I'll just do it. Is, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Oh, I gotta do this trackage over here real quick. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Alright. So we're going to close up this episode here. So today what we got done is we did some fine detailing and all the stations. We got some track groundwork laid out for future brick expansion to both Dallas and to Moorhead. We also got the passenger line, track laid down. That's going to be coming out of Buffalo, going to both Dallas and Moorhead, and also coming out of Chicago that will be going to both Dallas and Moorhead. Like I said, bricks are set up for Buffalo and Chicago, and passenger service as an express between the two are set up. And we have two stone quarries or mines. We got the Maple Valley mine and the Hump Hill mine, both supplying Buffalo Brick Inc. So we're doing good. I can see that we have a full train heading off to Chicago cargo station. And yeah, looking good. And it looks like we can increase that, but we'll work on that next time. Maybe we'll do some logistics next episode and maybe work on some more of the mapping of how we're going to get things settled, situated. I hope you're enjoying the episode so far. If you have any comments or suggestions, just throw them down in the comment section. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, like always, please subscribe. Follow me on Twitch and on TikTok. Appreciate everything. SimNationGaming. Have a good night, guys.